Welcome! Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Sap?
Yes.
Oh, you can hear?
Yeah.
Why?
Wala lang, I love the blush on.
Go.
Go.
Welcome back to Shakey Super League National Invitationals, reporting live and no lights. My name is Sabrina Santiago and I will be covering game number 2. At kasama pa rin nga natin si Kayla and Jelena for this game. Pero ano pa ba ang mga mapapanood nga natin ng mga matches today? At nanalo nga kanina ng match 1, we have the De La Salle University Lady Spikers versus the JMC or Jose Maria College Foundation Inc. Lady Royals, at nanalo nga ang De La Salle in 3 sets. Para naman sa game number 2, which is happening in just a bit, we have UST Golden Tigresses versus Enderun Lady Titans at 12 p.m. For match 3, we have Adamson Lady Falcons versus the USJR Lady Jaguars. And ang ating last match for today, para nga sa quarterfinals, we have CSB Lady Blazers versus Perpetual Lady Altas. Pero bago nga naman tayong magsimula sa ating game number 2, kanina nga ay nakachika natin ang ating mga athletes. So first up ay meron nga tayo na si Saiza from Golden Tigresses. Let's all watch this.
Nung first po, nabigla po kami kasi yun nga po, nag-back out po yung NU. So yun po, parang kinlaim na lang po namin yung opportunity na to para yun nga, mabuild po yung chemistry namin po sa loob.
Para nga ma-build ang chemistry nila sa loob. Pero alam nyo, parang hindi rin naman talaga sila nabigla dahil nga sa current standing ng ating team. Now, punta naman tayo sa kabilang koponan. We also have Rian from Enderun Colleges. So let's all watch this.
Yung mga natutunan namin is gawin lang namin yung best namin, and kung ano yung laro namin, yun yung ilalabas namin. And we're doing our best naman to prove sa lahat ng tao na kaya ng Enderun Colleges lumaban, makipagsabayan sa NCAA teams, sa UAAP teams, and sa other teams pa na nandito.
Kayang makipagsabayan ng Lady Titans dito nga sa ating Shakey Super League National Invitationals. You know what? Ang dami nga talagang nag-aabang para nga sa ating game number 2. Now, saan ba natin mapapanood ang ating game? So first up, again, we are live on Tap Sports, Solar Sports, and all the social media platforms we have on Plus Network. We are on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube. We are My Plus Network and Plus Network 2020. And of course, Shakey Super League Facebook page and Shakey's PH. Malapit na nga magsimula ang ating game number 2. Now, I'm turning you over to our panel.
We are down to the last 8 teams in the race to the top here at the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. It's the UST Golden Tigresses versus the Enderun Lady Titans. Good afternoon from the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center here in San Juan as we bring you the second quarterfinal match of the day. The Shakey Super League National Invitational is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the tournament. I'm Kayla Reyes alongside Jelena Lucenio and Sabrina Santiago manning the sidelines. Jelena, I just wanted to ask, what are your expectations in our second quarterfinal match of the day?
Well, definitely this is one of the most exciting games here today, knowing that the UST Golden Tigresses are still undefeated here alongside with the Enderun Lady Titans, which are really willing to bounce back from their defeat.
Definitely, we're gonna be expecting an exciting game and battle between these two squads. It won't be a easy feat for either of the two. But as we take a look at our playoff bracket, DLSU securing their seat in the semifinals because of their win against JMCF. And for this game will be the deciding match on who will join DLSU in the semifinals.
Later in the afternoon, we still have Adamson going up against USJR, and that winner will be facing against the winner of the last match, which is CSB versus UPHST.
Moving on, let's take a look at the UST Lady Tigresses' last game results. They won in a dominating form versus DLSU Dasmariñas 25-10, 25-10, and 25-8.
Though the UST Golden Tigresses said they were still in shock due to the changes, they showed no mercy to their competitors. They showed off their skills in terms of spikes, which they had 41, and creating dominance towards their aces with 22.
Well, let's talk about the girl who really shined bright here for the Golden Tigresses squad, and that is Karil and Kaasi on your screens now. 13 excellent sets, so the playmaker for this squad. She also had 1 attack, 1 block, and 4 aces.
Well, Kaasi orchestrated the team into their good wins alongside with Sai Sagula and Maribeth Hilongo.
For Enderun, their opponents, they lost versus CSP in straight sets 25-11, 25-13, and 25-10.
Though they lost their game, they had a lot of contributions from their key players with Erica Deloria and Dreyan Almanulejo.
Definitely no player in double figures here for the Lady Titans. But Erica Deloria came the closest, having 8 points, 7 of those coming from attacks and 1 coming from an ace.
The Lady Titans are just ready for battle here in this match since they want to regain their win.
We'll now turn you over to our floor announcer for the callouts.
Number 14, Carla Sadia. Number 15, Maria Micaela Ma. Number 17, Erica Deloria. Number 19, Yesha Rojo. And their second libero is number 18, Jenna Lynn Dulay. And now please welcome the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Beginning with our team captain and first libero, number 4, Det Pepito. Presenting her teammates, number 1, Angeline Boyos. Number 6, Angeli Bacalso. Number 7, Kaka Kaasi. Number 11, Pia Abu. Number 13, Jonah Perdido. Number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Number 19, Meme Coronado. Number 18, Reg Jurado. Number 20, M. Banagua. Number 22, Jel Jackson. Number 23, Mabet Hilongo. And their second libero is number 3, Zoe Limpot. Presenting our game officials for match number 14. First referee, George Soliman, National Referee. Second referee, Kristen Iñaki Ramos, National Referee. The starting lineups for both teams. First, for the University of Santo Tomas Golden Tigresses. Outside header, number 1, Angeline Boyos. Middle blocker, number 11, Pia Abu. Center, number 16, Cassie Carvalho. Opposite header, number 18, Reg Jurado. Another middle blocker, number 20, M. Banagua. Outside header, number 22, Jel Jackson. And their starting libero and team captain, number 4, Det Pepito. The head coach of the Golden Tigresses is Emilio Kung Fu Reyes. And now the starting lineup for the Enderun College's Lady Titans. Starting setter number 2, Rayan Almendralejo. Middle blocker number 3, Zenith Perolino. Outside hitter number 6, Althea Budor. Middle blocker number 15, Maria Micaela Ma. Another outside hitter number 17, Erica Deloria. Opposite hitter number 19, Yesha Rojo. And their starting libero is number 8, Micaela Ramirez. The head coach of the Lady Titans is Ariel De La Cruz.
Let's take a look at the Golden Tigresses. First 6, Jurado, Managua, Poyos, Jackson, Abu, Carvalho, and Pepito as their first libero. On the other hand, for the Lady Titans, we have Yesha Rojo, Perolino, Deloria, Botor, Ma, Almendralejo, and Ramirez for their first libero. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Pepito with a good pickup there. Jurado with her first point of the match, skying over the blockers there.
What a great way to start the match here. Sinilip ng maayos ni Jurado ang kanyang mga blockers, just going for that cross-court hit.
Carvalho now to serve here. Almendralejo to the middle. That was Perolino with a quick attack there.
That was a good set from Almendralejo, setting up Perolino. Nakita niya na mas may lamang in terms of height si Perolino, which gives her the advantage.
Great serve there, great pass as well. And Poyos with a power tip. Dulay will set it up to Deloria. Carvalho to the middle. And that was Banagua with an attack of her own.
It's good to see here that both teams are utilizing their middles, knowing and trusting their teammates with these attacks.
Angeline Poyos, our MVP of the match during their first game here. Impressive showcase of talent. Meanwhile, a response here coming from Erica Deloria.
A good setup with a combination play from Almendralejo, seeing the blockers of UST being late there.
Carvalho to Jurado, going for an off-speed attack, starting to variate her shots here early on in the first set.
That was a smart play from Regina Jurado. Binigyan niya ng roll shot yung opposite spiker na naka-adjust and nakapako dun sa floor ng Enderun side.
Panagua now to serve for the Golden Tigresses. Great serve there. Almendralejo to the back. Ball set alive here. Ramirez will set it up to the opposite. Carvalho. Poyos to Jurado. And a violation will be called there. 4 touches or not over.
That was good block read from the Lady Titans. Well, Regina Jurado's approach there was just a little bit short.
We'd like to thank Victory Liner, our official Shakey Super League National Invitationals transport providers. Carvalho to Jackson. Jackson getting that point there off the block.
That was a good spike by Jackson, checking that ball out, using force and a lot of aggression.
And in the starting unit here for the girls from España, you have Mary Angela Jackson, a graduate from the UPIS program. You also have Angeline Poyos, who came from UST High School as well. So a lot of rookies we're seeing here.
It's definitely a different face we're seeing here from UST coming off from the UAAP. So madami talaga yung bago and pumalit doon sa mga luma nilang player. Right now, we don't see Ea Laure, we don't see
Aimee
Hernandez, and they're doing quite a good job here, knowing that their seniors are no longer there.
Definitely. But meanwhile, a block there from the Golden Tigresses.
Could see here that their timing was just on point. Carvalho just blocking Botor.
And on the other hand, for Enderun, we have some standouts as well from Bacolod Taitung, who recently played in our Shakey's Girls Invitational League. Botor with another point here. To serve, we have Yesha Rojo.
Yesha Rojo is also a fresh graduate from Adamson University. So as you can see, that Enderun also has good variety and has a good diverse selection of players.
Definitely in a good recruitment program. A lot of top athletes as well on their squad here. But Carvalho will go to Jackson once again. And a point coming from Mary Angela Jackson going cross court.
Seeing from transitioning from her game in the high school, she definitely has improved a lot in this tournament.
Tight pass there. Ma tried to take care of business in the middle, although her drop ball will be heading to the net. First technical timeout. Score is 8-4, UST up by 4. We'd also like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store. Now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. We are still here in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. I'm Kayla Reyes, still with Jolina Lucenio and Sam Santiago on the sidelines as we bring you quarterfinals game number 2 between the UST Golden Tigresses and the Enderun Lady Titans. DLSU winning the match earlier against JMCF and will advance to our semifinals. And the winner of this match will join them in their respective bracket. Meanwhile, an attack error coming from Botor of the Lady Titans here.
That was a good setup from Almendralejo, but Botor wasn't just able to execute that well, but that was also a good serve from Jackson with a lot of power. You know, Kayla, Enderun hasn't been joining a lot of competitions, but it doesn't really show here once they entered this tournament because it seemed like they've already competed in a lot.
Yes, and Enderun is actually quite the team. They are the 2022 NAASCU Women's Volleyball Champions and they represent Luzon in... They're the team that represents Luzon in this Shakey Super League National Invitationals. They were also... It was a close match yesterday in the first set with the Lady Blazers, but ended up struggling after that strong start in the first set.
Well, in this tournament, one of the girls that always has been a standout for Enderun is itong si Erica Deloria. Since their first game, she has always been consistent with their plays and with everything. Seeing naman nung last game, siya talaga yung nag-step up for her team para umabol dun sa score ng CSB.
Meanwhile, here an overpass coming from Pepito, but Carvalho taking care and making sure that that ball goes to the other side of the court, which is why they are awarded that point. Service now coming from Athena Sofia Abu. Great pass there by the Lady Titans. Deloria will attack, but coverage was there. Pipe attack this time. Jurado was handed to Poyos. And Poyos this time going off the hands of the blocker.
That was a good break ball setup there by Jurado and na-timingan ng maayos ni Poyos kaya pina-check out niya dun sa blockers ng Enderun though they were in time.
Great read as well on her hand, seeing that there were two quite tall of blockers right in front of her. Almendra Lejo tried to go for that 1-2 play, although failed in this last rally.
That was actually a good decision, but it was just not in great execution.
Timeout called by the Lady Titans. This timeout is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals.
Patay na natin dapat yan. Ang bilis ng ano na, pag nagbalikan, nagbibigay ng, pag binigay sa quick, dapat naka-alis to kayo lagi. Aalis to lagi ang block natin sa net. Okay, kaya yan. Tayo sa receive lang. May receive tayo. May receive tayo. Ano lang? Patay na lang.
Coach Dong reminding his girls to do better on their defense and also having a better first ball kasi dito nga nagsisimula yung laban nila in terms of plays and in terms of execution.
Definitely, we heard he mention that meron naman silang receive. And he was mentioning that to Almendra Lejo, their setter. So siya na daw bahala in terms of her playmaking abilities. And we can see here, really great ball distribution and Erika Deloria scoring another point off that attack.
That was a very aggressive approach there coming from Deloria and you could hear the impact on the ball there coming off from the hands of Carvalho.
Score is now 12-7. UST still with that advantage. Poyos will have to adjust to that one. Deloria once more. Great save there by Poyos. He was on the other side of the floor pero nahabol pa niya yun.
And that was a good recovery from her as well, blocking that ball.
Definitely chasing that ball and making sure she was there to block that ball.
Alam mo, napakahirap nung motion na yun na once dumapa ka sa floor, you have to get up and then brace yourself again in position.
Great effort on her end. That was a great service coming from Carvalho, falling right on the line.
She was actually laughing, thinking that the ball was going to fall further off the line.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Although committing a service error after that ace.
Explaining to Coach Kung Fu that she had the ball in wrong contact.
To serve for the Lady Titans, we have Almendra Lejo. Great save there. Jackson will bring that ball over. Dulay to Deloria. Carvalho back to Poyos. That ball falls right on the line.
You know, kahit maliit tong si Poyos or hindi naman siya katangkaran, mahirap talaga hulihin yung bola niya kasi ang taas ng vertical niya. And look at how that ball soared in a long shot at the end line.
Great serve as well coming from her. Rosso trying to go down the line, although that she commits on attack error as it goes out. Second technical timeout. Score is 16-9. UST still on top.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
Parang nakaka-overwhelm po since before ganito din pa ako sa province na nakakalaro yung ibang university sa UAP po. Yun po, parang nakaka-overwhelm na parang dati ganito ako, tapos ngayon ako naman yung nandito sa universities po.
We just heard from Sai Zagula in that short interview we had in our pregame. And I actually like what she mentioned, that before, when she used to be playing in her province, it would be the Manila teams visiting them then and having tournaments of their own. And now she's already here in Manila playing with the University of Santo Tomas versus provincial teams.
And it's really good that this tournament has been put forward so that ma-experience din ng mga other provincial teams and other schools from the different islands in the Philippines na ma-expose din yung talent nila when it comes to volleyball.
And we've been seeing a lot of talent from all parts of the Philippines here. Meanwhile, Jackson to attack. Almendralejo to Deloria. Blocked there, but coverage was there as well. Almendralejo back to Deloria once again, and Deloria fighting the line there.
The middle of UST being late there. Deloria taking advantage of that space in between them, ni Jorado, so that she could score that point.
And you can really see that Almendralejo continues to keep feeding Deloria with her open sets.
Well, I guess it's also that they've been teammates before since high school that has given them the advantage for this gelling in their team.
Great attack there coming from Reg Jurado. And credits as well to Carvalho for that set.
One of the most expected player here in all of over the tournaments of collegiate level is Eugene Jurado.
She is a lefty, making it harder for her opponents to block her as well. Poyos there, Carvalho, back set to Pia Abu, and an attack falling over the net.
Pia Abu was a little bit hesitant on that hit, thinking it was gonna be not over the net.
Timeout called here by Coach Dong De La Cruz of the Lady Titans. Let's listen in.
Doon naman, every time na lumipat sa kanila, mag-ready kayo sa net kasi mabilis ang execution nila. Hindi pwedeng pabagal-bagal tayo doon. Pumapalo na sila, wala pa tayo sa net. Tingnan yung tao nyo, saan pupunta? So, o siyang may receipt tayo. Patay lang, bigay ka ng quit pag B.
Coach Dong, again, reminding the girls they have to double time when taking action. Kasi UST is already doing an action pero sila nag-iisip pa lang kung ano yung gagawin nila.
And with that, UST with a 10-point advantage here in the first set. 19-9 is our score. Almendralejo to the opposite. Poyos there. Carvalho to Jackson. Almendralejo set it up to Deloria in the open side. That was Botor rather, and Botor finally getting a point here.
Botor with that hit dislodging the defense of UST.
We'd like to thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. To serve for the Lady Titans, we have Zenith Irene Perolino. Although that serve too strong this time. Substitution for UST, we have Hilongo in for Cassie Carvalho, and
Been talking about their lineup a while ago, and we really see fresh faces here. Some just currently graduated from their senior high, and some have been pulled off from the bench. And I think we're seeing a different side of UST here.
and Limpot now in the game, replacing or switching rather with Bernadette Pepito. Drop ball from the Lady Titans here. And that one is good for Yesha Rojo, a rookie from the Adamson Baby Falcons, coming from their high school squad.
Yesha Rojo had to transition from being a middle blocker from Adamson going into an opposite spiker. So, you know, there's that.
A big change,
Yeah.
definitely. because you'd have to be more present in terms of the floor defense if you're an opposite attacker. Botor to attack. Jackson getting another point off the hands of the blocker.
Though the blockers of Enderun were in the right position, they were off timing. That's why Jackson took that opportunity and just went straight for the ball.
Jackson now on that service deck. We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. Service. That was an error on the side of UST.
But that was also a powerful spike from Botor. Angela Jackson wasn't just able to control that ball with her defense.
Service by Deloria there. That was Botor rather. Angeline Poyos with another attack.
You know, whenever this girl gets set up, you know it's just going to give UST a point. Seeing from her approach, from the way she looks at her blockers.
We'd like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Poyos to bring that ball over. Almendralejo to Deloria. Jackson was there. Kaasi to Poyos once again. Although there was a violation call on the side of the Golden Tigresses.
Jackson over-received that ball and Kaasi thinking she could save that and convert it into a good second ball, but she went crossing.
Kaasi back set to Hilongo, but ball still alive. Free ball will be given to the Golden Tigresses. Kaasi, Pepito was headed up to Hilongo on the opposite side. That one sails out. But there was a check at the net. Point will be awarded to the Golden Tigresses, putting UST at set point.
You could see that the ball was actually inside. Botor was having second thoughts on saving that one.
Great serve here, and that will end our first set. That's care of Hilongo on the service line.
That was definitely a good serve, having both open hitters of the Enderun Lady Titans in miscommunication.
UST drawing first blood here in the first set. We'll be back with our set one highlights.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
League National Invitational is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the tournament. Set 1 highlights. UST with a strong start here ended the set 25-13. Jackson, Poyos, Horado all contributing on the side of the Golden Tigresses. We also have to commend Carvalho for her playmaking skills, efficiently giving all of her spikers enough sets.
In the side of Enderun, we also have good execution whenever they have good receives, but they fell short in terms of decision making, and also they had good communication, but they need to step up here in the second set if they really want to win.
UST again drawing first blood 25-13. Let's take a look at our set 1 statistics.
We have here more attacks from UST with 13, 4 blocks, and showing dominance with their services with 5 aces.
Definitely a lot of service aces were seen in that first set. Let's see if the UST Golden Tigresses can sustain their first set win, or will the Lady Titans bounce back from that loss. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojos now. We'll now turn you over to Sab for some updates on the sidelines.
One of the reminders given by the coaches kay Cassie Carvalho of UST Golden Tigresses is to be vocal, o kaya naman keep on talking inside the court. Until now, nakakapanibago pa nga rin sa kanila na wala nga ang kanilang mga ates. Pero for them, it is a good challenge dahil dito natitest din ang kanilang leadership skills. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Sab. And I agree there. We see that it's really a different lineup for the Golden Tigresses here, but so far they don't seem like they're struggling at all with their record here in the Shakey Super League.
Well, seeing here only a short number of people coming from their recent UAAP stint, nakikita pa din natin na andun pa din yung pag-gel nila even though they have new players, yung iba fresh graduates, and even yung iba hindi galing from UST, from senior high.
Meanwhile, Almendra Lejo setting it up there, although miscommunication on the side of the Lady Titans, but Reg Horado going down the line here.
Regina Horado saw that her blockers were already nauna na sa pagtalon, kaya pinusuan niya na yung palo niya with that point.
Cassie Carvalho still on the service line. Going short this time. Rojo will attack. Back row attack there for Perdido. Horado will bring that ball over. Rojo. Almendra Lejo to Deloria. Ball still alive here. But Deloria successful this time here.
That was actually good net defense by the Lady Titans, and seeing that Deloria soared over that ball for them to get that point.
Carvalho was sent to Saiza Gula, who's checking in here in the second set. Perolino to the open side. Carvalho to Gula, going off the block. Almendra Lejo to Rojo here. Deloria will try again. Carvalho to Gula in the open side, and Gula takes care of business this time around.
That was an explosive hit from Saiza Gula. What we notice also here about the UST squad is that hindi naman malalaki or kasing tangkaran yung mga open hitters nila or opposite spikers, but definitely they are very high leapers.
Definitely, Saiza Gula isn't the tallest, but you can count on her in terms of her vertical abilities. Although committing a service error here. Score is 4-2. UST still up by 2 points in the second set.
It's good now that Coach Kung Fu here is mixing and matching his players. Iba-ibang faces nakikita natin from the first set and here with the second set.
That was a good serve coming from Perolino. Point will go to the Lady Titans. Limpot with the reception and Coronado finishing the job here.
A good timing, good setup, and that she saw that opportunity and she just pointed the ball to the floor.
Great serve there. Almendra Lejo to Ma in the middle. Jurado will attack. Rojo will bring that one over. Jurado will attack once again. Ball still in play here. Perdido off the hands of the blocker.
Jonah Perdido soaring for that spike. Na late yung middle blocker ng Enderun. And she saw that as an opportunity. Just bounced the ball.
We'd like to thank Victory Liner, our official Shakey Super League National Invitationals transport provider. Score is 6-3. UST up by 3 here. Make that 2 as Ma scores another point off an attack.
Been talking about whenever Enderun nagkakaroon sila ng good receive, good reception, nakaka-play sila. So I think that's one of the things na kailangan nilang step up dito sa second set for them to have this on their hands.
And a lucky point there coming from Jonah Perdido with an overpass. No one was ready on the side of the Lady Titans.
You know, there's always sometimes that misconception na akala mo ang lapit mo na sa net pero nalulula ka lang pala.
Gula there to receive that, to dig that ball. Almendra Lejo to Deloria in the back with a powerful attack there. Bacalso. Point will be awarded to the Golden Tigresses. First technical timeout. Score is 8-4. UST still up by 4 here. Shakey Super League National Invitational is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the tournament. Back from that first technical timeout, score is 8-4. Reg Jurado to serve for the Golden Tigresses.
We saw Bernadette Pepito a while ago on our screens, and definitely she's one of those girls that need to step up here for UST with the loss of their seniors.
Definitely, and so far, UST really looking good here. Doesn't look like they lost anyone with the way they're playing here. Reg Jurado serving once again. Great serve there. And point again for the Golden Tigresses, who now have a 6-point advantage.
We see here in this match that the middles of the UST, napaka-aggressive and napaka-mindful nila when it comes to their actions.
We'd like to thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Meanwhile, Botor with a point off an attack once again.
Seeing great timing and good setup from Almendra Lejo. Botor definitely gives them that point.
Botor here serving. Carvalho to Perdido. Tried to go for that combination play. Carvalho to Saizagula in the back. Almendra Lejo to Deloria. Deloria penetrating through that two-man block.
Actually, Deloria saw there was a shuffle in switching positions between Perdido and Bacalso. So she took advantage with that slight change and just speeding for that ball.
Actually, Deloria was also the best outside spiker in the 2022 NAASCU tournament, which the Enderun Lady Titans were champions in. Although Red Rato here with a response of her own.
A good contact means a good point. Actually, the Lady Titans were expecting a different outcome in this tournament since they lost their key player sitting out for this invitational when she got an ACL.
Point will be given to the UST Golden Tigresses as the attack error on the side of the Lady Titans here. Jonna Perdido now on deck to serve. Actually, one of the players who have been really stepping up as well every time she gets some playing time on the court. And right on cue, a service ace coming from Jonna Perdido.
We have to remind them here, the Lady Titans, that what Coach Don De La Cruz said a while ago, that though they have defense in the net, what's important here is to have a good first ball.
Deloria, though, again, trying to go off the block there. Deloria will try once again, going for an off-speed attack. Perdido from the back. Almendralejo back to Deloria. And Deloria finally getting a point after 3 consecutive tries.
That was a really great rally. We saw both teams executing good defense, but then Erica Deloria just put that ball with a check.
We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one, get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. 14-7 is our score. UST is starting to pull away here in the second set. And another point for the Lady Titans coming from Zenith Perolino, who's seemingly quiet in this match, but finally getting a point here.
You see what happens every time they get a good receive, a good first ball. They could execute well and utilize their middle, which is actually yung advantage nila kasi matangkad yung mga middles from Enderun.
Carvalho to Gula. Ball still in play here. Gula will send that one over and will be getting that point as well off the hands of the blockers.
That was good timing from Saiza Gula. The blockers of Enderun were just a little bit far off from the net, giving her that point.
Carvalho now on the service line. Almendralejo to Rojo. Goes for that drop ball and works for her in this time around.
That was good thinking. Seeing that Carvalho just finished her serve and wasn't ready to do defense.
Deloria now at the back row. Gula with another point of a combination play.
That was a good combination play from Carvalho, though Almendralejo was able to defend that. There was no follow-up from her teammates.
16-9 is our score at the technical timeout.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
face of the day is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Kayla Reyes with Jelena Lucenio and Sab San Diego on the sidelines, still here in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. To all our volleyball fans, you still have time to catch our third and fourth games. And that is between Adamson University going up against USJR, and later at 4 p.m. we have CSB versus the University of Perpetual. Carvalho now to Jonna Perdido. Botor to attack. Pepito was there. Carvalho back to Perdido. Going off the block.
Look at that soaring approach from Perdido. You know, you've mentioned a while ago that she's one of the players from UST who's stepping up for her team. And definitely, you know, Ea Laure, Aimee Hernandez had really big impact for their team. Siguro yung thought na they set as a good example to these girls, yung nag-motivate, nag-push para sa kanila mag-step up for their ates and for their team.
Meanwhile, Coronado with a power tip down the middle. Great attack there coming from Coronado.
I love it how Carvalho is utilizing her middles more in this match, even though Enderun also has tall players.
Doesn't mean pag na-block nyo sila, wala nang mangyayari. Meron at meron susunod, nagre-recover sila, ang tawag dito, nakaka-recover sila ng bola. O tignan mo, patay ulit. Ang gusto ko lang, kahit ma-check lang natin yung bola, mapahina lang, para, di ba, maka-atake tayo, maka-counter-attack tayo. Okay. So, depensa lang.
This timeout is presented by Eurotel. Eurotel is the official hotel of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals.
Well, coming from that timeout, Coach Dong reminded his girls again about the importance of a good first receive. Kasi nga, nakikita naman natin talaga dito from Enderun na if nagkakaroon sila ng pasa or like good defense, nakaka-execute sila ng maayos at nakakabigay sila ng points sa team nila.
Rally we're seeing here. Botor will attack, tries to go down the line. But Botor getting another point here.
That
Scores
was
18-10.
That was a good spike and ball positioning from Botor. Sinubukan habulin ni Carvalho, but she was just far off from the court.
Perolino to serve here. Good pass there from Limpot and an attack by Horado. And see what the perfect reception can do. Carvalho has so many options on who she could go to, and just so happens that Reg Horado.
What we like about these UST setters is that, alam mo yung hindi lang isang tao yung pinupuntahan nila for their team to get a point, but halos lahat sila binibigyan nila ng chance, ng trust, para magka-point ang team nila.
And back to what I was saying earlier, you can always count on Reg Horado to finish the job,
Yeah.
especially when there are long rallies. Pollo's now back in the ball game. Rojo will go for a drop ball, and that works for her.
That was good and quick thinking. Ito yung hinahanap kanina pa ni Coach Dong from his Lady Titans. Yung quick action and quick execution.
We'd like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Amendralejo to Botor, and another powerful attack coming from Althea Botor.
That was a good spike. So aside actually from Deloria, she has that co-contributor Botor, which has stepped up in the position for Shane Carmona, which was their key player who suffered from ACL.
Great serve coming from Yesha Rojo rather. Going short ball this time.
You'd actually expect this type of game from Yesha Rohok, knowing that she came from the Adamson Baby Falcons, which placed second in the recent UAAP run versus the National University Nazareth School.
This time a response though from Perdido in the open side, going off the hands of the blockers. Julina, I just wanted to ask, what is UST doing right here in the second set?
Well, most definitely what they have is good reception and good floor defense. And let me just point what Cassie Carvalho said a while ago about having good communication. Kasi dito sa side ng Enderun, nakikita natin na may mga times na nagkakaroon sila ng miscommunication. And I think it's one of the things they have to work on for them to step up their game here in this set.
Definitely, and they're so far leading 21-13 as we approach the tail end of our second set here. Red Chorado serving for the Golden Tigresses. Faulty reception there, but Botor will have to bring that over. Blocked at the net by Bacalso and Ilongo.
That was good read block by Bacalso. You could see the good positioning there in their blockings, which contributes to their block point.
Timeout called by Coach Dong de la Cruz. Let's listen in.
Yung block natin, basta kahit ma-check natin, hindi ko naman hinahanap yung kill block eh. Ma-check lang natin, mapahina. Tapos pag nandyan na yung bola, atake tayo. Okay?
A while ago, he was pointing out about the importance of a good receive. Now, he's trying to remind the girls of the same importance what a good block has. Sabi niya nga, kahit hindi nila ma-block yung ball, at least ma-touch lang nila. Knowing this is Coach Dong de la Cruz, he has came from a lot of good blocking teams, including the NU men's volleyball, which excels #1 in blocking.
And knowing the efficiency and power coming from the side of the Golden Tigresses, kahit mapacheck nga lang yung bola, as what Coach mentioned, that will help in terms of slowing down those attacks.
Kasi mahirap naman talaga mag-receive or mag-defend ng ball if alam mong malakas na siya and you don't actually know where the ball is going.
Kaasi now checking in to set. And Perdido with another attack on the opposite side.
Well, definitely that is one way to create an entrance for Kaasi going to one of the go-to guys for UST.
We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. UST already at set point here, on the verge of winning the second set. Jonah Perdido serving for the set here. Almendra Lejo to Deloria. Let's see if UST can finish things off, or will the Lady Titans succeed in extending the set? And so far, they're still alive here, saving a set point.
That was a good setup from Almendra Lejo, seeing that the blockers were already positioned in the middle, giving that running attack to Ma.
Micaela Ma to serve for the Lady Titans. Gula will attack, and a block coming from Perolino.
That was a good block positioning from Perolino, giving a point to Enderun, not giving this set yet to UST.
No coverage found on the side of the of the Golden Tigresses rather. Kaasi to Hilongo, and Hilongo going down the line.
That was a powerful spike from Milongo, ending the match with a statement point. You could see a good eye on that down the line hit.
UST bags the second set as well. Score is 25-16. We'll be back with set 2 highlights and stats.
I only want the best. Thincredible, Thintense, Sensational, Thin Crust Pizza from Shakey's. Thincredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
The Shakey Super League National Invitational is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the tournament. Set 2 highlights, UST bagging another set here. Steady first ball all throughout that second set. Contributions from all sides of the floor. You have Angeline Poyos, Saiza Gula, Mary Jo Coronado, Reg Jurado, and Mary Margaret Banagua chipping in some points here for the UST Golden Tigresses. Meanwhile, for Enderun,
They executed a good start, but they also had a slow time for them to think. But in here, we could see also in our stats, we have 19 attacks from the UST, still showing dominance, 2 blocks, 4 aces, while on the other hand, with Enderun, we have 10 attacks, 1 block, and 2 aces.
so 2 sets to none here for the UST Golden Tigresses. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Third set coming up for UST and the Enderun colleges. And we have Kaasi, our playmaker, and to serve for us as we begin this third set.
We're seeing a different set of faces again from the second set.
Almendra Lejo to Deloria, and miscommunication between Jackson and Pepito.
You could see Pepito smiling and looking at Mary Angela, thinking she was gonna get the ball.
Serving for the Lady Titans, we have Rhea Almendra Lejo. Although miscalculating that serve there.
Definitely one of the things that Enderun has to keep in check is their services, kasi we also noticed in our second set, medyo madami silang service errors.
Poyos now to serve for UST. Back set here to Deloria, and Deloria successful in that last point.
Even though naangat ng UST yung palo na yon, but you could see that Banagua was very eager to put that ball on the other side of the court.
Deloria on the service deck now. And a violation will be called for the Golden Tigresses. I believe it was a rotation error.
A rotational error for UST. Kasi naunang lumipat si Banagua than Kaasi.
Deloria Still on the service deck. Kaasi to Hilongo, and Hilongo finding that angle cross court.
Ang ganda ng silip ni Hilongo for that cross-court hit. Nakita niya walang dumidepensa doon. And most definitely, ready na sana mag-block yung blockers ng Enderun on the open side.
Banagwa now serving for the UST squad. And an ace coming from Banagwa there.
Another good thing that UST is showing here in this game is that they have consistent and good serves since the first set. Kaya nakakalayo sila ng madami from Enderun kasi nagka-create sila ng momentum
Good start
because of
here
that serve.
coming from both squads. 3 points apiece. Make that 4-3. Enderun with a lead here.
Good check ball from Botor. Knowing her blockers were already there, she opted for a check out for them to get that point.
Perolino serving there. Kaasi to Hilongo. Free ball will be given up here. Kaasi to Abu. And Abu getting a point off the hands of the blocker.
That was a good first ball from Abu, also converting it into a point.
Hilongo now to serve here for the Golden Tigresses. Score is 4 apiece for both squads. Poyos with a good pickup there. Jackson to attack, although too much muscle this time.
She was under that ball, hitting it a little bit hard. That's why it went outside.
We'd like to thank Victory Liner, our official Shakey Super League National Invitationals transport provider. Rojo to serve here. Kaasi to Abu. Almendralejo with a 1-2 play and successful this time around.
Almendralejo saw that opening, creating a campfire on the side of UST. You know, before Almendralejo was also an opposite spiker, contributing to her good defense as a setter.
Definitely another sneaky play coming from her there. Kaasi to Jackson, that was too tight to the net. Almendralejo going for that attack. Pipe attack there. Kaasi to Jackson once again, but Jackson having to adjust to that one. Botor getting a point again off the hands of Kaasi and Abu.
That was a good hit by Botor, taking advantage of the a few free balls that USD has been giving them.
Yesha Rojo still on the service deck. Although a service error here.
If Enderun really wants to pull away more in this set, they really have to invest on their serves.
Mary Angela Jackson now on the service deck for the Golden Tigresses. Although another service error here. First technical timeout. Score is 8-5. Enderun up by 3 now.
Invitationals is presented by Eurotel. Eurotel is the official hotel of the SSL National Invitationals. Alam naman natin na malaki ang naging contribution ng number 17 Erica Deloria ng Lady Titans. So sabi naman niya sa akin, part ng kanyang pre-game ritual ay nire-rewatch na daw niya ang Haikyuu, and aside from that ay tinitignan niya nga rin or nagwa-watch rin siya ng mga videos ng kanyang kalaban. During timeout, kitang-kita nyo naman na ang Lady Titans ay very positive pa rin kahit maraming pagkukulang at maraming reminders si coach sa kanila. That's all for now.
Thank you, Sab, for the update and story. I have to agree with you there once again. Erica Deloria really stepping up big time here for the Lady Titans. Well, it also is expected as she was the best outside spiker in their championship win in the 2022 NAASCU tournament. And so far, doing superb things here for the Lady Titans.
Well, definitely, it's showing in this game. Getting inspiration from one of the most quirkiest and fun volleyball animes out there. Maybe that sets as her inspiration.
We'd like to thank Team Rebel Sports, the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Kaasi, Abu will attack there. Dulay to Deloria. And Deloria right on cue as we just spoke about her. Scoring another point off the hands of Kaasi.
She saw that as an opening that Kaase was out of position during that block, getting a point. And I love it how Enderun already has been down for 2 sets, but still here in this third set, they're showing a lot of firepower.
Yes, leading as much as 6 points here. But Carvalho now back in for Kaasi. Deloria will attack there. Carvalho to Pia Abu in the middle. Deloria with another point. That's a 7-point lead here for the Lady Titans.
The system of the Lady Titans is actually working here in this set, seeing that this is their biggest lead against the UST Golden Tigresses.
Another substitution here for the Golden Tigresses. Saizagula back in for Mary Angela Jackson.
Coach Kung Fu fielding in his key players from their previous stunts in different tournaments.
Carvalho to Poyos. Almendra Lejo back to Deloria. But Saizagula was there. Good pickup. Deloria once again here. Carvalho with a 1-2 play. Longest rally of the match here so far. But Angeline Poyos ending it off a power tip down the line.
That was quick thinking by Angeline Poyos, seeing that down the line there was nobody there to defend that ball.
Pia Abu now serving. Almendra Lejo going for another 1-2 play here. Hilongo asking for a check, and she is successful in doing so. UST still down by 5 points in the third set here.
UST trying their best to regain the points that they've lost against Enderun, and that was actually a big lead by Enderun there with 7 points.
Deloria though doing the heavy lifting here for the Lady Titans. And right on cue, another point coming from Erica Deloria, needing some other players here to step up for the Lady Titans to help her in contributing those attacks.
You could really see the firepower and the willingness that she has for them to win this set.
Meanwhile, on the side of the Golden Tigresses, you have Boyos chipping in some markers here together with Hilongo.
If we have Erica Deloria performing consistently for the Lady Titans, on the other hand, in the side of UST, we have Angeline Poyo still contributing to her team.
And she is hailing from the University of Bohol. Carvalho to Hilongo. coverage was there. Poyos will attack. And another point for Poyos off the hands of Almendralejo and Perolino.
Just saying from a previous comment that I made, here is Angeline Poyos again, continuing to regain the points for UST.
Service error though on the side of the Golden Tigresses. That's Cassie Carvalho.
They should be really careful here with their serves if they want to go head-to-head with Enderun on scores.
We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. Angeline Poyos once again on the service deck, and that was an attack coming from Banagua in the middle. And Helongo taking care of business there, coming from that overpass on the side of the Lady Titans.
That was good timing with that regalo from Hilongo, setting a point for their team.
Poyos with a quick serve there. And the 1-2 play works for Almendralejo.
That's actually the second time she did that 1-2 play, and it still worked.
She is actually the 2022 NAASCU best setter. And that is very evident in her playmaking skills here today. Deloria now in the back row as she serves. Carvalho back to Helongo. And Helongo just delivering the goods here for the Golden Tigresses.
Hilongo also contributing well, and I think she's the third lefty for UST here in this match.
I was just going to mention you have Reg Jurado, Hilongo, and countless lefties in the side of the Golden Tigresses, which makes it really a challenge to block those girls. Botor will attack. Poyos will set up Gula. Almendralejo to Botor. Poyos from the back row, although overcooking that attack here.
That was a good setup from Saiza to Poyos, but it was just not in the right execution.
Second technical timeout, 16-12 is our score.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
This Shakey Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mochos now. Still here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. It's UST up against the Lady Titans. To all our volleyball fans, you still have time to make your way here to the San Juan to catch two more games right after this one.
Well, definitely something has changed here for the Lady Titans, and I think it's the way they receive and have their first ball. Na kanina pa ng first set, sinasabi ni Coach Dong, kasi pag meron sila nun, nakakabigay sila ng maaayos na plays, and they could execute well yung point nila.
Definitely, and that really opens up so many options for Almendralejo on who she can go to for those attacks, and it really has been Deloria so far, and Botor as well. So they're wing spikers doing most of the work here.
Miscommunication on the side of UST, giving that point again to Enderun. You know, UST has been trimming down the lead from 7 to 5 to 3, but so far that's only how they went on.
Enderun has been having mini runs of their own. So far here in the third set, they have a 5-point lead, 4-point lead rather. Take that 3, followed by that attack coming from Saizagula.
Saizagula, one of the players that you could never underestimate given that powerful approach and powerful spike.
Let's see if the Enderun Titans can continue to pull away here, or will the UST Golden Tigresses come crawling back in the third set. Another sneaky 1-2 play there from Almendalejo. No one expecting that on the side of the Golden Tigresses.
That was the third time she did the drop ball, creating a campfire on the side of UST.
Everyone was just staring at that ball as it dropped.
Pipito was claiming that it was actually her ball.
But these are the costly errors you really want to limit. But Tor committing a service error here. A crucial one, if I must say, knowing the abilities of the Golden Tigresses, who were only trailing by 3 points here. Ma to attack in the middle. Deloria will bring that one over. Carvalho with the 1-2 play of her own. Deloria once again, and going off the hands of Carvalho this time.
Deloria still continuing to deliver. Actually, the Enderun Lady Titans just got that opportunity when Carvalho tried to did that 1-2 play, but they got a free ball instead.
4-point lead here for the Enderun Lady Titans. Pepito will give it to Poyos. Great dig there. Deloria tries to go for that drop ball, but coming up short there.
She had good intentions with that ball, just short on the execution.
And you saw that she changed her mind last minute when she was starting to drop on the floor already. Not enough power to get that ball across the net. And a service error here by Carvalho.
That's your second service error here in this set. And you know, if you're a team who's trying to chase points, that's definitely one of the things you want to avoid.
We'd like to thank Summit Bottled Water, the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. So Carvalho with 2 service errors already here. Costly errors here, and an ace coming from the Lady Titans, care of Almendalejo.
Definitely a good sign for the Enderun Lady Titans coming off from a two-set loss there a while ago. So, grabe talaga yung pag-bounce back.
Timeout now called by the UST Golden Tigresses. The first timeout actually. Let's listen in.
Basta na lang kayo, wag na kayo mag-commit ng error ba? O yung unforced error. Naintindihan. Yun lang, tapos execute lang ulit kayo. Pasa muna ha, pasa.
Coach Kung Fu reminding his girls that though it may be good execution, you have to be also be careful on how you handle the ball. And gusto niyang mabawasan yung unforced errors by the team, like those services and those ball controls na nami-mishandle.
Definitely, we've been seeing a lot of those errors when it comes to service errors and attack errors as well na pumupunta sa labas ng court. Carvalho though to Banagua. Carvalho to Poyos once again. But that attack goes wide for Angeline Poyos.
See, this is what Coach Kung Fu was talking about, to lessen their errors. Though it's an aggressive spike, but it was not in the right position.
The Lady Titans 3 points away from snatching a set here. We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store. Now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now.
seeing the excitement from the Lady Titans, but Almendralejo committing a service error.
Poyos with the serve. Deloria with another attack off that combination play.
Well, definitely it's a change of events here happening in the third set. See that good combination play coming from Deloria.
We have another timeout called by the UST Golden Tigresses.
Depensa natin, puro tapon lahat ng ano. Tumama naman na sa block eh. So, di ba, yung simpleng error natin sa serve, tatlo na lang yung kanina, turning point. Nagbalik na naman ng 4. Eh, packet na ng 20, ang hirap na yan pag ganyan, endgame. Di ba, sana naidikit natin yan ng 2 lang. Possible, o ngayon. Baba tayo na, 6 yan ha. Pero tsagayin nyo pa rin yan, tsagayin nyo lang. 1 point, 1 point.
Coach Kung Fu telling his girls na sana kanina pa lang dumikit na sila para mabawasan na lang kahit 2 yung lamang ng Enderun. But then he's trying to remind them to take 1 point at a time. You know, coming to from based on experience, the the Golden Tigresses are actually good in these types of situations. Nakakahabol sila in crunch times, and they actually have good endgames.
Definitely, and it's because of their costly errors na, yun nga, we heard it in the timeout na kailangan nilang humabol this big of a deficit. Meanwhile, Saizagula there stopping the bleeding. Lead is now down to 5 here. Banagwa serving. Botor will attack. And UST still alive here, getting another point. Lead is now down to 4.
UST trying to recuperate their system here on the last few points of this set. Definitely, you don't want to commit errors here knowing that you're 19 and 23 if you're Coach Kung Fu or you're a Golden Tigers.
Score is 23-20 now. The Enderun Lady Titans will call a timeout of their own. Let's listen in to Coach Dong de la Cruz.
Ito ang gagawin natin. Sa maganda receive. Dali mo si mag-play play number 2 ka.
Sige.
Ha? Play number 2, Vivian. Pero pasukan mo na maganda. Okay, pasukan mo na maganda. Bahala ka kung kaninong. Pag nag-misreceive, labas ka na. Labas, Vivian. Dito ka.
Pasa tayo, pasa
Five.
tayo. Para
makuha Okay.
natin, pasa tayo.
A good pep talk from Coach Dong de la Cruz with Rayan Almendralejo understanding his instructions. Kaya sabi niya nga, isang pasa lang for them to execute a good play and probably end this set right here against UST.
Well, that's really what the Lady Titans need right now. One good pass so Almendralejo can set up a play for her spikers. Saizagula though with the cross-court attack there. Botor will try and is successful off the hands of Hilongo there.
That was a good edge of the seat spike coming from Botor, and look at them, very happy and very satisfied with that one. Coming to a set point here with the Enderun colleges. Definitely a change of events from the last 2 sets.
Enderun now at set point here. Gula. Botor will try to end things here. And the point will be awarded to the UST Golden Tigresses.
That was not over. Though you can see the aggressiveness from Botor. It just went straight to the net, giving UST probably a chance here to catch up or end this set.
UST still alive here. And the Lady Titans snatching a set here.
Definitely, one of the things that Coach Dong was trying to tell them a while ago is that they only have to have a good receive for them to be able to keep up in this game. And nakita naman talaga natin na if may maayos silang receive, nakakapunto sila.
25-13, 25-16, and 21-25 is our score. We'll be back for set 3 highlights.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
The official hotel of the tournament. Let's take a look at our set 3 highlights. Good start coming from both teams. Dikitan nga sa simula. Although UST started to commit a lot of errors there, which really enabled Enderun to pull away in that third set, which they finished off care of Deloria, Botor, and Almendra Lejos playmaking skills. And we really have to commend the Lady Titans here for their grit in order to get a set from the Golden Tigresses. The Golden Tigresses struggling in terms of their service errors in that third set. Score is 21-25. Enderun with one set in their hands. We can see the attacks now. Enderun with 4 more attacks here as compared to UST only committing 11 attacks. Set 4 now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Horado with a perfect pass. So the same starting unit here for the Golden Tigresses. Reg Horado now back on the floor. She had a lot of resting time in that third set.
Well, definitely, it played out to be a different scene on the third set, giving the Enderun their first set win here in this game.
Single block there by Banagwa. Let's see if this is a spark for the side of UST.
They came off differently actually, coming from the bench. Parang mas aggressive sila ngayong fourth set.
Carvalho still on the service line here. Score is 2-0. And an attack error coming from Erica Deloria, hitting the antenna this time around.
Enderun here coming off fuzzy from that time off with switching courts and everything.
Free ball will be given to the Golden Tigresses. Carvalho to Horado in the middle. Great combination play there by Carvalho.
That was a good execution there by Regine Horado, knowing that she actually had 3 blockers in front of her. Alam mo to si Horado, pag naglalaro siya, it doesn't matter who's in front of her or kung sino man yan, she's going to give it her all.
Almendra Leo here with a double contact.
There has been some miscommunication between the Lady Titans.
Ano mo lang muna, masyado tayong relax eh. Tingnan nyo, lumalayo na oh. Huwag kayong ano dun sa isang set na nanalo tayo, kailangan dire-diretso yung trabaho. Okay, ito muna. I-beam mo to, isolate mo dito, labas din doon. Pero kung maganda receive, pwede mo bigyan si Sen, ha?
Coach Dong reminding his girls that the game is not yet over. Though they have 1 set win, dapat hindi sila mag-relax kasi it might be a change of events here again on the 4th set.
That's right.
Which is actually tama kasi, you know, once you've already known that lamang kayo, may tendency talaga na mag-relax.
We'd like to thank Victory Liner, the official Shakey Super League National Invitationals transport providers. Back to what you were saying, Jolina, I agree with you there. The game isn't won unless you win 3 sets. And so far, a strong start here for the Golden Tigresses. 5-0 is the score so far. Great blocking as well, back-to-back blocks. Poyos finally getting that one to go.
That was great execution of blocking a while ago. Dalawang beses sinubukan palusutin ni Deloria yung bola sa UST side, but they failed to do so, giving them a chance ball and allowing Poyos to get a point for their team.
Free ball again for UST here. Carvalho to Poyos. And another clean kill for Angeline Poyos.
Great execution still from Poyos. We could see that there was a miscommunication also on the side of Enderun. During that time, hindi na nakahabol si Almendra Lejo para magdepensa.
Another service error here for Carvalho.
Kasi Carvalho, though she has a good service, she's actually kind of prone to making errors. Might it be her contact? Kasi minsan nakikita mo siya, she's raising up her hand and telling a sign na mali yung contact niya sa ball.
But so far, still doing a good job in terms of her playmaking on the side of UST. Score is 7-1 here. UST had a 6-point run, I believe. Almendra Lejo to Botor. Free ball here for the Lady Titans. Let's see what they do with it. And right on cue, Perolino with a quick attack.
You know, Enderun has to use Perolino more since she has been the one contributing mostly here in this game alongside with Botor and Deloria. You know, so they could create that variation of sets with their teammates.
Poyos will attack, going off the hands of Botor there. First technical timeout, our score is 8-2, UST now with a 6-point advantage.
Shakey Super League National Invitationals is presented by Euritel. It is the official hotel of the SSL. Coach Kung Fu wants his key players to step up. The girls were shaken during the last set at sabi pa nga ni Coach Kung Fu na basahin natin ng maigi ang depensa ng kabilang kupunan. Na this time, wag na tayo magpapabaya. Kunin na natin to at bumawi na tayo. Back to you.
Thank you, Sam San Diego, for that report. And evidently, a strong start here and a dominating start for the Golden Tigresses. 8-2 is our score. A much different ambiance with how they're playing compared to the third set loss to the Lady Titans.
Definitely, they're doubling their effort in almost all systems here when it comes to defense, receive, their blockings as well. But the Lady Titans are still head-on with trying to get this set.
And that was a really great third set win for the Lady Titans. And then another ace here for Perolino as it glides off the shoulders of Angeline Poyos.
She actually tried to avoid that ball, but then it just suddenly went down.
We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now. Meanwhile, an attack error here. A block point rather was called on the Golden Tigresses.
Very much the Golden Tigresses improved a lot coming off from their first few games here in the Shakey Super League in their middle blockings.
Botor will attack, but blocking was there this time. Botor once again. Great coverage on the side of the Lady Titans. Miscommunication though between Almendralejo and Ma in the middle.
Definitely sayang yung bola na yon. Nag-miscommunication si Ma and si Almendralejo, giving that point to UST. But you could really see the aggressiveness here of UST on the fourth set in terms of blocking. Kasi how many times already Deloria and Botor tried to score, but they just blocked the ball.
Score is now 10-4, 6-point deficit here. Another block point for the Lady Titans here.
And it's also nice to see here that whatever the energy the other team is giving off, the other team also tries to compensate that.
Team Rebel Sports is the official team uniform of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals. Carvalho to Perdido. Blocked on the side of the Titans and no coverage on the floor of the Golden Tigresses.
Definitely the UST Tigresses are slowing down on their coverage here in the floor defense. But well enough, the Enderun Lady Titans are doubling their efforts in their blockings.
Over pass there, but Almendralejo to Botor. Overpass there once again. Horado breaking down the walls built on the side of the Lady Titans.
That was a fast set from Carvalho, setting it up to Reg Horado. You know, Reg Horado, whatever kind of ball she's given, she's willing to execute well.
Substitution though for the Golden Tigresses, you have Saizagula now on the floor and Jonna Perdido to get some resting time. Double contact called on Carvalho this time.
She was trying to set that up to Horado, but then got a double contact.
Lead is now down to 4 here for UST. Better pass there by Poyos. Running attack by Abu. Although that one sails out.
She had good intentions with that ball, but I think she had a different contact in her hand. You could actually see her from here trying to practice that motion.
And a service error here by Botor. Saiza Gula now serving. Almendralejo. Carvalho to Poyos, and Poyos off the hands of Almendralejo that rally.
Boyos with that powerful hit. Kahit dalawa yung blocker niya, she still tried to do something out of that ball, and definitely that check ball was a good decision.
Five-point lead here again for the Golden Tigresses. Deloria will attack, but Pepito was right there. Horado finally getting another point there, pushing the lead up to 6 here.
Very different of what we saw from UST since the last set. Definitely they have more firepower and more willingness to win this one here. But then again, the Lady Titans are still inching closer to their scores, giving their best.
Poyos getting blocked at the net by the Lady Titans. No coverage on the side of UST here. Great block there coming from Almendralejo, and that was Perolino. Abu from the middle, and another 1-2 play here, but saved this time by Horado. This time, Pia Abu with another quick attack.
That was good execution there by Pia Abu, coming from a block ball a while ago.
Pia Abu now on the service deck. And an ace falling right above that line there.
That's definitely one good way to get a score for USD services.
Score is 16-9 at the second technical timeout.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
The Shakey Super League National Invitational is presented by Eurotel, the official hotel of the tournament. Back here after that second technical timeout, 16-9 is our score here at the third set. UST with 2 sets won and Enderun with 1 set won. Deloria for the drop ball. Saizagula. But point will be awarded to the Lady Titans, as that is called an illegal attack as she steps on that center line.
Yung buong paa talaga ni Saizagula yung umapak outside the line. But actually, that was a good play right there.
For the Lady Titans, substitution, Yesha Rojo out for Orito. Orito will attack from the opposite. Carvalho to Banagua. And Banagua getting a point there off a quick attack once again.
That was good execution from Banagua. And we could really see her still contributing to the team since the first set. You know, she's one of the fresh faces that we have to watch out here from UST.
Great pass there by Botor. Although an attack error on the side of Enderun. UST now with a comfortable lead. Score is 17-10.
But they shouldn't be too comfortable where they are right now, because we've seen how the Lady Titans outplayed them on the third set.
Definitely Enderun showing impressive attacking abilities as well, even if they're playing catch up here. Deloria now at the back line and to serve for the Lady Titans. And Poyos with another clean kill there. No blockers on the side of the Lady Titans.
That was definitely a good play coming from Poyos. You know, this girl has a lot of potential in her, and every time she tries to spike that ball, it would always be enticing.
Another point coming from Poyos. An ace this time, going or falling rather on that end line. You can really count on Poyos whether she's on that front line or back line in terms of delivering or chipping in some markers on that service line and with her attacks as well. We'd like to thank Vision Express, the most trusted optical store, now offers buy one get one on all designer eyeglasses. Don't forget to get our comprehensive eye exam to take care of your eyes. Visit us at Vision Express now.
Now serving Zenith Perolino.
Zenith Perolino now on deck to serve. Great reception there by Pepito. Horado will attack. Botor will bring that one over. Gula with a clean shot down the middle.
Saiza Gula saw that opening in the cross-court hit. Walang bumipensa from Enderun, giving that UST a good point.
We have a substitution for Enderun. It's Althea May Negrito in. Summit Bottled Water is the official drinking water of the Shakey Super League National Invitationals.
Service error.
Service error committed here by Mary Banagua.
Still, UST has to be very careful of their errors, since a while ago it has been the reason why Enderun edged off from them on the third set.
Great pass there by Poyos. Horado will bring that one over. Botor will set up. Deloria will set up Botor rather. But Reg Horado finishing business here this time.
Definitely, that was a low and fast set for Regine Horado.
And it's Reg Horado serving.
Reg Horado serving here for UST. Great pass there by Deloria. Carvalho to Gula. Ball still in play here. Amendra Lejo to Botor. Good intention there by Botor, trying to go to that end line or down the line.
Actually,
although overcooking that one.
Actually, she thought it was going to be inside, but it actually went out.
Kung ano follow mo? B? A? B? Ayan, B. Play number 2 ka, tapos bigay mo sa B. Ha? Oo. Tama ka receive lang. Pero pag wala, wala ka agad. Si Erica, sabihan mo si Erica. Ayan sa likod.
Coach Dong devising a plan for the Lady Titans for them to bounce back from that 10-point disadvantage versus the UST Golden Tigresses. Yun nga, the importance of having a good play for you to devise here, especially when the team has tripled their effort in terms of blocking. So, mafa-face off ka talaga with the question, how could I make my teammates or our team get a point?
Great save there by Poyos with a dolphin dive. Botor with another attack, this time making sure her error earlier was redeemed. This time perfectly executed, going down the line.
Well, definitely, Kayla, the timeout right there worked for the Lady Titans, getting them that point.
Althea Botor, another standout here for Enderun Colleges. Carvalho to Abu. And Abu getting a point off that quick attack there, deceiving the blockers of Enderun.
Though that set from Carvalho was out of timing there, Sofia Abu was still able to make something out of that set.
And this puts UST at match point here at the fourth set. Saizagula to serve. And we will finish things off here with a service ace coming from Saizagula.
And definitely it's one way to end the set, coming from a lot of errors in the previous set. UST still emerged victoriously in this match.
Great performance here coming from the Lady Titans, even managing to snatch a great fought or hardly fought win in that third set earlier. Meanwhile, the UST Golden Tigresses really dominating this fourth set and making sure to start stronger this time around.
I only want the best. Incredible, Thintense, sensational, thin crust pizza from Shakey's. Incredible crisp crust, Thintense real cheese, sensational flavor. There's no thin like Shakey's.
This best player of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Jelena, who was the best player of the match in today's game?
Definitely our best player of the match for this game is Regine Jurado, showcasing a lot with her talents, giving this 4-set win to UST. You know, this player right here is very versatile, very courageous, and very much enticing to watch.
Let's now hear from Sab and Reg on the sidelines.
Chief Justice Reg Jurado of UST Golden Tigresses. So congratulations nga dahil nanalo tayo sa game na to. Pero kanina balikan muna natin yung game. Sabi rin naman ni Saiza na wino-work on nyo pa nga yung chemistry ng team at nakakuha nga ng isang set ang kalaban. So anong ginawa natin to turn things around?
Syempre po, since halos parang bago po yung mga players and it's a good exposure din po yung game na lahat po kami sa team makalaro sa game and yun nga po, through that nakita po namin kung ano yung pagkukulang ng team and through that we can work it out po sa training and all. And kanina naman po sa game nung nanalo yung Enderun, syempre usap lang din kasi in a way may pagkukulang pa din talaga sa team and all. Yun po.
Okay, ngayon naman yung next kong katanungan sa'yo. semis na. Tapos, this time, you are facing a familiar foe. Alam nyo na yung galawan nila. So, paano naman tayo magpre-prepare para dito?
Ayun po, very important din po yung viewing sa amin. And since alam din po namin how yung kalaban namin sa semis plays, as someone na nakapag-view up na nga, we can share this information sa ibang mga bagong players namin so that they could also try and do their best kapag nakalaban na po namin.
O ngayon, sino ba naman ang gusto mong batiin?
Hello po sa family ko na nasa Cebu ngayon and sa UST fans na nanonood at andito ngayon. Thank you sa support. And also sa teammates ko na naghihirap din. Yun.
Okay, at dahil dyan, ikaw nga ay makaka-receive ng Shakey's Pizza and a super card from Shakey. So again, Reg, congratulations sa'yo and to the rest of the team. Now back to the panel.
Thank you, Sab, and congratulations again to the UST Golden Tigresses and to our best player of the game, Regina Horado. But first, let's take a look at our game highlights. Firstly, for set 1, we saw a dominant performance here from the UST Golden Tigresses. You have contributions from Jackson, Poyos, Horado, all contributing and chipping in markers. And we have to give credits as well to Cassie Carvalho for her playmaking abilities. And they were really just attacking efficiently. The score ended at 25-13. Moving on to the second set, Enderun with a really good start, slow execution though, and ball distributions were good coming from Almendrolejo.
And on the third set, we have here that the Enderun Lady Titans still had a good start, but they had slow execution and good ball distributions, but they really had to improve their blockings. The set ended in 25-16.
Moving on to set 3, where Enderun was able to snatch a set here. It was a close fight actually once that third set started, but UST started to commit a lot of errors. Enderun was able to pull away here and they finished the set off, and we really have to give credit to Deloria and Butor for really carrying the Lady Titans squad in terms of the points they were making, and to Almendrolejo as well for her playmaking abilities. And this is the first time a UAAP team has dropped a set. So 21-25 was our score in the third set. Moving on to the fourth set, 25-14. Dominant start for UST, and Horado came back on the floor to help out her squad. You have contributions as well from Poyos, Horado, and Gula.
Though the Lady Titans were also inching closer from the points that they lost in this set right there, the UST Tigresses still continue to show their dominance in terms of their attacks and in their blocking, tripling their effort, ending the set with 25-14.
Let's take a look at our match summary.
Definitely, UST showed a lot of dominance in their attacks with 57 attacks, 8 blocks, and 17 aces. But nonetheless, the Lady Titans didn't back down and still showed a lot of effort with 39 attacks, 4 blocks, and 10 aces.
A great game we saw between the Golden Tigresses and the Lady Titans. But let's take a look at our updated playoff bracket. You can now see our semifinal contenders DLSU and UST going head-to-head this coming game day. And for our next game, we have Adamson versus the USJR, who will be battling it out for a spot in the semifinals. Again, it's Adamson Lady Falcons versus the University of San Jose Recoletos Lady Jaguars going head-to-head here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Again, I'm Kayla Reyes alongside Jelina Losenio and Sab San Diego on the sidelines. We'll be back for more volleyball action.